Hey, what's up, YouTube? Comic Free for Life here, round 4. I just played. What's your name? Devin Hovis. And you were playing what deck?
Herald of Perfection.
And I did win because I was playing Macro Rabbit. So game 1, he beat me because he went into Herald and he had like all of the nuts. And then game 2 and 3. It was like I had like everything to combat his stuff, so it was kind of like a decision thing. So, how do you like your deck, the Herald of Perfection?
It's good. It's just kind of risky. You know, you have to know how to play the deck and not rely on getting Herald out. Like, getting Herald out usually means game. There's not really a lot of cards that turn over it, unless you leave them with like a level 3 and they go into Acid Golem.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's kind of hard to beat. Hyperion's broken. A lot of pluses.
Okay. So yeah, I was playing Macro Rabbit. It's kind of a good matchup against this deck because they can negate a lot of stuff. Yeah, Macro hurts too. You can't discard, right?
But that's why I use things like that.
Yeah. And so I sided against Thunder King. I sided Thunder Kings, an MST and a Macro, and I took out the Spirit Reapers, a Lance, and something else I forgot. What did you side in against me?
The spaces.
MSTs. And what is this thing that you run?
19 beater, spirits aren't really known about. I like main decking 3 of them actually because it fixes a lot of problems. Pretty much when he's normal, somebody lets you bounce a spell or trap your opponent controls, and he's a 19 beater, so it nullifies having to waste negates on things like deep prisons. You know, if you have the Herald summon in your hand and they bounce the warning and then Herald successfully. In a lot of matchups, like against Macro, if they turn 1 Macro, instead of relying on space, you can just go summon, bounce the Macro, and then summon Herald. And then when they try to replay the Macro, you can negate it. So it's good in matchup against like Dark Worlds when they have their field spell.
And you do main that, right?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Biggest problem with the deck is if you leave your opponent with a level 3.
Yeah.
So
go into Acid.
And they go into Acid.
I don't even have one. So.
You need to be able to beat over whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Successfully. So if they go first in the set, you know, you don't want to leave your opponent. Go for
it. So how do you like the deck?
Herald? I played it a very long time. Like when Herald first came out, I had Christias and everything. It was a fun deck, but when Agents came out, it gave the deck a lot to work with, like Gotchi and Hyperion. I've played several different versions of the deck. Probably my favorite is Claudians.
Yeah, I like
Claudians with Herald of Perfection.
They don't die.
It's really weird. It's not as fast, but it's probably a lot safer.
Yeah.
Just because it gives you free rank 4, so that you can go and see stuff on the field by popping monsters or hand or. But I wish there were more fairies in the game to work with to try different things, but you're very limited with Herald. So.
And what do you think about, and how do you do against the matchup of Macro Rabbits against your Heralds?
Well, it's very iffy. Like if you go Ligia turn 1 and I have the orange light and I can bait you into using it, I mean it's
orange light's good.
Yeah,
run it, people.
It's a back and forth match. Like if I go first, generally I have a huge advantage.
48 or
first, he has a huge advantage. Like first turn Thunder King's hard to get over.
That was not awesome.
But other than that, it's back and forth. Like my worst matchup probably. Probably saying it wrong. Heretics.
Heretics?
Yeah, I hate them because whenever they tribute stuff,
I got it and I said it. I drew this one.
Cost, I have to negate everything.
Yeah.
Everything that's tributed gets a summon.
And they don't lose any cards.
Right.
Like,
so it's hard to stay on top of everything that they use.
Thankfully, not as many people play.
Right.
And how do you do against mermaids?
Pretty good. I mean, even though their effects are costs, I just stop the stuff that would get rid of Herald. Otherwise, they can't run over it. No, Diva doesn't really matter much because they can't Acid Golem with that. So it's, I don't know.
All right. So once again, this is Devin Hovis with his Herald of Perfection, round 4. It's Comic Free for Life, keeping it real, dining out. Hey, what's up, YouTube? We're back here again. State your full name.
Dougie Win.
Dougie Win.
Again.
They cut to top 4. I made top 4. I think I got 2nd place. I ended up playing him again. I'm playing Macro Rabbit. We actually went to game 3 this time. Yeah, I won. And I beat him again. So it's a bad matchup. So do you have anything to say about losing your worst matchup again?
I can't wait to see this on YouTube.
Oh my god.
I'll take that as a that sucks. I totally hate playing against Macro Rabbit.
Rabbits usually suck my dick.
So did you miss
All right.
or was he too good?
No,
This is the finals. Finals versus Burt Reigns again. It's Comic Free for Life. Keeping it real. Signing out. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Comic Free for Life here. This was finals against Burt. Once again playing his Insectors. I ended up beating him. Last time he beat me, but this time I was fortunate enough to beat him in the finals. So I won the tournament. He got second. Congrats to him for getting second. So once again, I played Dino Rabbit. I sided in Macro and MST, and he sided in 2 Royal Decrees, 2 Raikos, and a Mind Control. And why is it that you side those cards?
Royal Decrees, because I know you play the macros, so shut the macros down because that destroys my deck. The Raikos, mostly just for the Logias, so I can force negate that effect. And the Mind Control, if by some magical reason I can stop your rabbit, I can Mind Control it. It's just for fun, an overlay with a hopper.
And the Raikos also mill, so you can like mill your Dragonfly and your Hornet, or not, I mean Ladybug. So yeah, going over it again, he doesn't like Macrocosmos, kind of hurts the deck, even though I didn't draw it. He kind of just drew bad, both of his games. I 2-0'd him this time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the tournament. I ended up winning it. And congrats to Burt for getting second place. It's Comic Free for Life, keeping it real, signing out.